everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest III. My name is Robert and I'll be your host. Last time we came out of the cave with the Dream Ruby. We're going to go ahead and talk to the Elf Queen now. See if she won't lift up the curse from Nanyuls. And see if we can't get any information from the people over there. So let's go ahead and continue. Nice little melody for some mean people up in here. Yeah, they went emo because you want to let them love them. See what happens. So now we got the waking powder. We're going to go ahead and go back to Nanyuls now. We won't be able to buy anything from this shop for a while until we will be able to change our form, because if we try it now, she's just going to say that she refuses to sell to humans. So there's nothing more we can do. There's nothing really in that shop that we will want until later on anyways. There's one item I'm going to stock up a lot on for the last areas. So let's go ahead and go back to Nanyuls. And I'll meet you there. So now we're back here, and as you can see, everybody's still asleep. So we go ahead and use, where is it? There it is, wake up powder. And lo and behold, everybody will start waking up. Nice little animation there. And the music changes. Everything's all hunky-dory again. And just started waking up after 2 years. Obviously everybody gotta go to the bathroom right away. So here's that dude that was awake when we first came in here. See what he has to say now. And since everybody's awake, we can now go to the weapon shop, which is right here, I believe. Yes. We already have the steel sword. Don't need none more of that. Don't need any wizard staffs. Now, Cloak of Evasions, I might want to grab a couple of those. Problem is, they're really pricey, so I would have to do a lot of grinding to do it. So I'm almost deterring from doing that. But they can be really helpful, so I actually might do that. Let me go ahead and see if there's any hidden treasures around here, since we learned that new thief nose. And there is, there's one. I don't know where it is. Considering I don't have the find it yet, I can't really find exactly where it is. I'm not going to go ahead and worry about it if it's not obvious, because that would just take up way too much time. I'm going to go ahead and search a couple places, but yeah, I don't know where it is. Usually it's stuff like this, like in flowers or bushes or next to a tree or something like that. You know what? I think I do remember where it is. I think it's over here. Is it behind this wall? Yes, the Pachisi ticket. I knew I remembered that. So now we got another Pachisi ticket. That's nice. I don't think there's much more we can do in this town. But let's go ahead and talk to everybody anyways. So this is basically kind of a side quest. You don't really have to do it. It has nothing to do with you being able to progress in the game. The main thing that you have to do in this area is retrieve the golden crown from the Tower of Champagne and give it back to the king to progress. That's it. So I think this is basically, you know, a side quest if you want to open up shops, I guess, to purchase some stuff in here. And, you know, that's basically it. There's nothing more really to do in here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and grind a little bit. I don't have to do too much because I'm only going to buy 2 of them, and I already have 1. Enough for 1 almost. I only need 700 more. And the monsters around here give me almost about 100, so it shouldn't take that long. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And when I come back, we're going to go ahead and head to the Tower of Champagne. So I'll see you in a minute. Alrighty, and we're back. Let me show you a couple things. Firstly, we have 3 Cloak of Evasions now. I decided to get one for the fighter, even though it's the same defense as the fighting gear. It adds the evasive ability, so that's pretty nice. I'm gonna keep that on the fighter. Another thing, I forgot I got the silver rosary. I looked at my items and I had it, and that makes your personality romantic, and it's a little bit better, tiny bit better than helpless. So I gave it to the rogue, or the thief, excuse me, and so now he's a romantic. He's got a little bit better boost. And I've noticed something when I was looking at my info. If you notice, our hero's defense is substantially lower, and he has really good equipment for where he's at right now. So I unequipped everything. I thought it was a bug, so I unequipped everything, and I re-equipped everything, and it was the same. So I unequipped everything again. I looked at his stats, and he only has 11 agility. So when I was talking about how defense was based off of stamina, I was wrong. Stamina is only for hit points. Defense is based off your agility. It's half of what your agility is. So my hero has 22 agility. His natural defense is only 11. It's really low, and that's why the fighter and the thief have pretty high defense. So I'm glad I got that sharp book, because that now gives him a boost in agility to 120%. So hopefully now he will start getting agility a little bit better. Another thing is we got a couple levels. Our Cleric learned, what did she learn? Oh yeah, Stop Spell. Really handy spell, especially for later on with the nasty creatures that can cast spells. And we got a couple more levels. I think our hero learned Iron Eyes. To me, it's a useless skill because I don't really like to drain out the enemy's MP before attacking. But that's basically what it is. It makes your entire party iron, so it's invulnerable to everything. Attacks, spells, everything. But at the same time, they can't attack. So it's pretty much a tactic to where if you're fighting magic users, that if you ironize your whole party and they keep casting, then it's basically you're trying to drain out the MP so they can't cast anymore, and then you go ahead and attack. I think it's useless, but you know, it is what it is. So let's go ahead now, and we're gonna return. Go ahead and return to, where was it? Kazov. And now we're gonna go ahead and head off to the Champagne Tower. Let's go ahead and do that. I believe, if I'm correct, the Champagne Tower is this way. And here is a couple new monsters, killer bees and dead hounds. Now, the other bees I was talking about before in the last couple of videos, the sting wasp, they don't do numb. It's these guys that do. The killer bees are the ones that cast numb. If they attack you, it has a chance to numb your player, which can be annoying. it's not that bad. And Dead Hounds, all they really do is slow. They're the weaker version of the Rabid Hounds that we're fighting in the caves. Pretty simple. So, I believe Kandar was in the Tower of Champagne that someone was discussing. I forgot who it was. It was in one of the towns. Here's another new enemy, the Army Crab. They're not really that tough. They just have really high defense, but for the weapons that we have now, we just cut right through their defense really easily. But what they can do is they summon more of themselves. It's actually a pretty good tactic to grind if you're a little bit lower level than what I am now. You can kill all the army crabs and keep parrying until they summon more and more and more, and then you can just keep grinding on them like that. It's a pretty nice tactic. Hope I'm going the right way. There it is. And now we're in the Tower of Champagne. This tower is actually pretty simple. It's only really 3 floors, and then the last 3 floors are just pretty much one rooms. It's not that difficult. So let's go ahead and navigate this bad boy. Those Cloak evasions are going to come in really handy. Go ahead and keep going. I believe there's something down here, but I'm not too sure on that. I don't want to end up in a dead... Oh, screw it. Let's go. Here's another new enemy. Batman. Batman. I'm sorry. I just had to do it. But they're the weaker versions of the vampires. There's nothing really to them. They just attack. And that's actually the way that we want to go. But before I do that, there's a couple things that we need. We need to talk to some dude up here. Go ahead and talk to this dude. Oh, thanks for the information. Awesome, buddy. Since I'm here, I might as well go ahead and see if there's any treasure. I believe there's one. Yeah, okay. So after this, we're coming up to the second Parcheesi table, and I just want to know if you guys really enjoy watching that, or if you want to see just the highlights of the Parcheesi tables, like just the treasure chest and the medals, and just me winning it. Because last time I played 2 Parcheesi tables, and that itself took, I think, 15 minutes off that timer. I could have cut a lot of time off my last video with that. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. Now, the funny thing about going into this tower after the cave, everything is extremely easy. All the monsters are just, the easy monsters around Kazov. They're not all the monsters like around the cave or around the town to the north. That's why they're the lower versions of everything. So let's go ahead and open this chest. 430 gold, not bad. Alright, my mistake. Those Batman, they cast Stop Spell. They actually do more than just attack. Nothing to get worried about, though. You guys are probably wondering why I stop every time I talk. It's because I don't want to get into a random battle while talking, and it becomes a battle that I've already shown you, and I have to cut it out anyways, and then I'll have to re-talk over it, and it just sounds really bad. And I'm not like one of those people that do post commentary. I don't like to do that. I like in the face while I'm playing the game, run through the mill. I like the commentary that way. So if you guys want me to keep walking through it while I'm talking, let me know. you know, post in the comments below. Let me know if you want me to do the post commentary instead. I can do that. I just don't like to do that. So now we're on the second floor. Not much here, but there is a couple of treasure chests that we do want to grab. I think namely we want to just go out and about around. Yeah, let's go and see. I don't think there's anything over here, but let's go and see. I might as well cast my thing to make triple check sure. There are no chests. Okay, so we're not going to go ahead and do that. Yeah, there's no point of going back around. I'm just going to go up. So we go ahead and go up. Now let me go ahead and cast my thief nose here. And there's one chest here. So let's go ahead and find that bad boy before we go ahead and go up to the talk to Kandar. I believe it's to the right. Here's a couple more new enemies, the Venom Worm and the Demon Stool. The Venom Worm, they are the harder of the caterpillar, but when they attack, they might poison, and they also cast a breath attack that might poison the entire party. The Demon Stool, I don't know what they do. I guess we're about to find out. Maybe, I guess not. He ran away. Get a bronze shield. I don't think that's better than what we have. I think that was our last shield, if I remember. Yeah, it's lower. So we're going to go ahead and sell that. And our fighter gained a level on that last one. Pretty nice. I'm actually thinking of switching my fighter out with my hero defense-wise. I might put my hero to the third position, but his attack is up there. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I don't want my hero getting smacked around too much, especially on the boss fight, because his defense is really bad right now. So we're going to go ahead and switch him around a little bit. I'm also going to do a tactical restore. Alright, let's go talk to this guy in here. Really? Could that be Kandar? I don't know there, buddy. So in that last battle, the Venom Worm, as you can see, poisoned my entire party except for the hero. And another good thing about Tactical Restore, it takes away poison with antidote as well. Very nice. And didn't have to do anything else. Awesome. And basically that was the last of the main tower. This is just one room now. There's no treasure chest, no anything. You know what? I might as well make triple check sure on that. Yeah, there's none. And who are these guys? Okay, before I do anything, I think I am fully restored, but I'm gonna go ahead and try it anyways. Okay, just need one. Let's go ahead and talk to these guys. Okay, they ran away. No chest in here. I know there's no physical chest, but I'm looking for secrets. action. And he takes the treasure and run like a little coward. Again, I'm just going to check if there's any secrets. And there isn't. So here we are, our first boss battle. Let's rock 'em out. Here's Kandar and his henchmen. Now what you want to do in this battle is focus on the henchmen first, because they're a little bit tougher than the rogue knights, and if you don't focus on them, they can pretty much wipe out your party if you're just nothing but attacking Kandar. Let's go ahead and do that. I also want to cast up speed up so we get that first initiative. As you can see, they hit pretty decent. And that's the bad boy I really need to look out for, especially for the hero. If he hits my hero, it's basically going to be lights out for him. We're going to go ahead and sap Kandar. Lower his defense a little bit. Nice. It actually works. Sometimes it doesn't work on bosses. I'm going to have to go ahead and heal Sarah. I don't want her to take any critical. And here we go. We're just going to smash it out. And once you get that sap on, he's not that hard at all. You just need to watch out for his hits. If I had a wizard, I might have had increase by now, and I could have boosted up the party's defense. And there he goes, our first boss battle finished. Nice experience, 610. Heal more, nice. Now you can go ahead and say no infinite times, just like all Dragon Warriors. They always have the same questions, and you have an option, but if you keep saying no, he's just going to keep begging, as you can see. So let's go ahead and let him live. And he leaves the golden crown. Since we have that bad boy, I'm going to go ahead and drop off here, and I'll meet you back at Roleplaying, and I'll see you in a minute. Back in Roleplaying, let's go ahead and go to the king. I love that happy-go-lucky castle music. So, in this part, I'm not going to do it because it's just going to be a waste of time, but in this part, he offers his kingdom to you because you got back the crown. But I'm just going to go ahead and say no. You can, later on, come back to him and say you do want it. All it does is basically change your sprite. You walk around the castle, everybody says, "Huzzah, you're the king." That's it. There's nothing really to it. You can just keep saying no here until finally he gives up. Probably only one time in the Dragon Quest history where they actually give up when you say no. And that's it. Go ahead and save since we did all that. Okay, so we now are finished here. We gave him the golden crown. I believe if we talk to people... Hold on. Before I do any of that... There's no chest. Okay. I didn't think there was. So now, since we finished everything that we can up here, let's go ahead and head to the area where everybody says it would be too hard for us. They were talking about how we should head north before we head east. Well, let's head east. Just like in all dreaded Dragon Quest games, it's the Bridge of Doom. Once you cross that, basically the monsters get extremely hard. Here's a couple new monsters, Cat Pyre and Wild Ape. The Cat Pyres, they can cast Stop Spell and also call for more reinforcements. And the Wild Ape is just a beast. He does massive damage. Nothing we can't handle though. And our hero gained another level. What's this? And our thief gained another level. And what town is this? This town is known for our belly dancing, huh? Usually you have the person at the gate telling you where you are, but I guess not. Ah, here we go, Ashalom. Sort of like a desert oasis type town, except for it's not in the desert. Let me see here. Any treasure? 1. Okay, we gotta look out for that. Before I do anything, I want to find that 1 treasure. Doesn't look like it's gonna be in anything obvious. Unless it's past that magic door, which it might be. So we might have to hold off on that. You know what? Let me check in this church. This church looks funky. Oh man, really? Nope, not in the church. Usually it's in hidden like areas like that. Alright, so let's go ahead and start talking to people. Nope. ISIS to the west of here. Okay, gotta remember that. Nice, so apparently we have to get the magic key to the south. Okay, it's good to know. We'll look at the shops in a minute. Just keep going ahead and talk to some more people. There's another shop. Thing about the shops in this town, they're a little bit scandalous. Little poster here. They offer tremendous amount of money for items, and what you do is you basically barter down. But even if you did barter down, the item is still double the amount of what you would normally pay later on for it. So I'm almost thinking about not getting items here, except for one, which is the iron helmet, because you can't really purchase that anywhere else. But I think we did everything we can in here. You know what? Is there anything in here? Oh, the treasure chest is probably in there. Yep, there it is. So we got the one treasure out here, so that's good. Don't have to worry about that now. Okay, that weapon shop, that dude's sleeping. Looks like there's nothing else I can do in here. Alright, let's go ahead and look at the shops. So he doesn't sell much. And what he does sell is way expensive. Okay, so we have the iron armor already. Bronze shields we don't need. Scale shields we don't need. We don't need iron aprons. The hood, we will buy one hood. Oh wait, no. We don't want the hood. We want to get an iron helmet for her anyways, so that would be a waste of money. Let's go ahead and sell. I thought there was something I had to sell. Where is it? There it is. A couple things here. Traveler's clothes. And the bronze shield. I don't think there's much more I can sell there. Now this is the shop I'm talking about. See, they have no prices on it, and as you can see, it's really nice stuff that you really can't get until later on in the game. Holy Spear, Iron Axe. We want the Holy Spear for the Cleric. We want the Iron Axe for the hero, but we can actually purchase the Iron Axe for half of what it costs here in the shop at night. So we're going to hold off on that. The Magical Skirt, which apparently both of them can use, but it's only 2 defense, so I might want to keep the evasive for now. Black Cloak, I might want to get the black coat for both of them, the fighter and the thief, and the iron helmet. I'm gonna need 2 of those. So the things I'm not really worried about. I'm not worried about the holy. You know what? I'm just gonna have to get everything. I'm not worried about the iron axe here because I can get at the other place. 2 magical skirts. No, 1 magical skirt, 2 black coats, and 2 iron helmets. And a holy spear. It's gonna be a lot of money. I can't use a wizard staff anyways. So, alright. Well, that's gonna do it for this episode, guys. When we come back, we're gonna go ahead and equip our people. Actually, I think I'm gonna do that off screen. I'm just gonna grind it out and equip them with the best stuff from this town. When we come back, I'm gonna show you the stuff at nighttime. There's a couple things in here that we have to do at night, and we'll head off west and south to progress to Isis in that shrine in the desert. Alright guys, take it easy. Peace, love, and happiness. Have fun with your video games, and I'll see you later. Take it easy.